It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Tough city.
Guys like Ennis and a guy like Stephen Fulton, who's also here today.
For sure.
Everybody's well, I want to say everybody. I feel like he's actually been underappreciated a little bit. People aren't talking about him when they talk about the best fighters in the world enough.
To be honest, what I'm seeing with black fighters, what they want from black fighters is to be ignorant all the time. Because we know ignorance sells. You know what I'm saying? Sex sells, crime sells. So they want him to talk like that, I think.
Yeah.
But
nobody wants to hear good news or positive.
Yeah, but he's just a happy guy. So Cool Boy ain't really about to be running around talking about nonsense all day. So I think the reason the light hasn't been shed on him is simply because he's not talking in this disrespectful manner. He's just saying what he's able to do and what he will do, when he get in the ring, but he leaving it at that. I mean, he not out here getting in, mix-ups with other fighters where they talking shit and getting real disrespectful. It's none of that. And you can't do that with a Philly fighter because they take your mind somewhere else. Not saying nobody else can't hold that type of, energy, but I'm just saying, Philly, when you talk to a guy like that,
you're on go all the time.
So when you see him, it might be on vacation. It might really happen, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like that. What's up, Aunt?
That's why he's probably getting overlooked. You feel?
Yeah, because with the black fighters, and I'm not trying to make it racial, but we gotta be real about it. That's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather didn't get that big light until he started talking about the money, throwing the money around like a stripper, like he throwing it at strippers, talking about fuck this and fuck that. You know what I mean? That's when we really paid attention to him. He talking about beating up the Golden Boy. You know what I mean? And the Golden Boy, if you remember, his image was 100%. Yeah, the whole time. So it's like. You know what I mean? It's like they just want these guys to be different, but that's not who they are. They just fighters. You know what I'm saying?
They're staying true to themselves, which is
human beings,
the most important thing to do in life.
Yeah, because if you lose yourself out here, you will lose yourself in the ring. I mean, we see it every weekend. Somebody get their ass whooped for for pretending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And pretending and faking and capping and all that is really not allowed here. You know what I'm saying? People do it, but you ain't gonna get away with it for too long.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. Yeah. With him, right? He's supposed to fight. A lot of people are clamoring from the fight that the monster Inoue, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think about that? Because a lot of people, they're buying into the hype of Inoue, and they say, well, Cool Boy, if he fights this way like he did against Figueroa, he'll get clipped and he'll get beat up and this, that, and the third. Well, how do you see that fight stylistically?
Well, first of all, I think Inoue should wait his turn. You know what I mean? Like they make everybody else do, especially for a guy that's jumping up in weight class. But second, that fight, you can't really say on Cool Boy part how it would turn out, because if you pay attention to him, he fight different every time.
Yeah.
The fights where he won him to box, all right, Dane. The fights where you, all right, Ronnie J. The fights where you want him to box, he fight. The fights you want him to fight, he box. You know what I'm saying? And he might mix it up. So I can't really say how to go. I like Inoue. I like what he brings to the table. I think he's very consistent. I think he's, very determined. You know what I mean? He turned his shots over nice and clean, short. You know what I mean? Good power.
Fast,
but taking it up to 22, I don't know how it would affect him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But Cool Boy is one of the best in the world for a reason, so I can't count him out at all, and I wouldn't count him out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think he'll beat Inoue, to be honest, because Inoue has seen some great fighters, but on the end. You know what I mean? Donaire, like I said on the other interview, I like Donaire, and I picked him to win because I like him. I was a fan of his. I still am is a fan of him.
Yeah, great fighter.
Yeah, so I can't base that off of what he would do with Cool Boy, because Cool Boy is in his youth. You know what I'm saying? He's a young man, he on the rise. So I can't say he'll beat him just because he beat Donaire. You know what I'm saying? Or I can't even say it will be a good fight. And then the thing is, what I don't like about the hype is we hype a guy up too much, and then he go in there and get his ass beat. Now what? Now it's like we don't even care about him. We're gonna throw him in the trash, and that's not fair towards fighters.
It's like the saying goes, they hail you till they nail you. You know?
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah,
that's real shit.
Yeah. I know, for me, the interesting thing about that fight would be if they fought. Inoue is more of like a boxer puncher, and a lot of guys that Fulton's been beating recently have more of that pressure style. The Angelo Leo, Figueroa, Roman. Right. So that would be interesting to see what kind of adjustments he'd make and how Inoue would adjust to a slick fighter like Fulton, because you never fought nobody like Stephen Fulton.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's my point, because we have guys around that's like Inoue, but does Inoue have a Cool Boy near him?
I don't.
That's what it comes down to me. The sparring part is not the most important part, but it's very important. If you're not getting that look, I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they got to be identical. I'm just saying you got to get somebody at that tempo, somebody with those type of strength. Cool Boy is stronger than he looked, faster than he looked.
He's bigger than I thought he would be.
And he's bigger too. So that's what I'm saying. I think people get it they get it messed up watching him on TV.
Yeah.
Then you see him in person, it's a different guy.
Much different, yeah.
Yeah. So in the ring, I would imagine it would be the same way.
Okay.
I mean,
well, Greg, I don't want to hold you much longer because I know you.
Nah.
I want to see Boot Sport myself.
Yeah.
I know he's in there right now, but any final message you want to give to the boxing world about, you know, just Philadelphia boxing, yourself, what you got going on?
To the boxing world, man, for those on the up and coming rise, man, keep pushing. I mean, always believe in yourself, work on your skill set. You know what I'm saying, and just keep going for what it is you want. You know what I mean, if you know what you really want, push for it. Don't let nobody tell you can't get it. You know what I mean? That's it.
That's
for
it.
The young kids, you know what I mean, for the young guys coming up.
All right, that's it. Greg Hackett.
Appreciate you.
You know, Philadelphia's very own. You know, make sure your chin isn't short. Thank you for talking to True School Sports.
My man.
Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.